Beautiful night, beautiful light, and welcome back to love, peace, and happiness tarot. Coming to you live from Las Vegas, Nevada. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and we're back to deliver this latest tarot message for you from the Tarot in the Shadows series. This message is general, timeless, and channeled. So if you're here for a free message, sit back and relax because it's about to come through. And if you're new, welcome to the channel. We're so thankful and grateful to have you. And for all of you returning, thank you for holding it down for the new ones to come round. For all of you, we're so grateful for the growth on the channel. We really appreciate every time you share these videos and tell someone about what we're doing here. And for answers to any questions you may have, look below the video in the facts you'll find in the description box. All right. After these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah. All right. So, before we begin, soplalo! Shout out to Laura Cruz in Virginia. First commenters for the session. And Virginia with the Loyalty Tribe. So thankful and grateful. Our last message will be the first card from the postcards from Spirit. And let's see what we have from the P&Q Oracle for our Shadows message for the evening. Here we go. What is it? Grandma, it's you in all your cards. They are different colors, he said. Grandma, it's you, and all your cards are different colors. So I'm sitting at the table. I got a bunch of different colored cards out. Let's see what is the message for this shadow session from the Download Oracle. All right. Pointing the finger of blame at another leaves 3 creative fingers pointing back at you and gives 1 finger of power to the other. The blame game coming up. Whose fault is it? It's your fault. You did this to me. If you'd have never done this to me, then I would have been okay. But it's your fault. Okay. That's what I'm hearing. What is the dedications message for today's shadows? Thank you. It's from Heatwave. Always and forever. Each moment with you is just like a dream to me that somehow came true. And I know tomorrow will still be the same, 'cause we've got a life of love that won't ever change. And every day, love me your own special way. Melt on my heart away with a smile. Okay, so Always and Forever from Heatwave. From the Oracle of Shadows and Light, we have the Violet Duchess. This is Stifled, Bored, and Stuck. It's card number 18, which in the Tarot relates to the moon. Okay. Is somebody here, if this is your message, there's something about feeling stuck in past cycles. Let's find out what's going on here from the book directly. Okay. About the Violet Duchess. Bored, stifled. Ah, yes, she's trying to be good and nice and polite, but it's not working. This lovely and very passionate aristocrat has her fair wings tucked firmly in, not visible at all, and is sitting stiffly listening to someone give a lecture on manners. She's polite on the surface, but it's easy to see and feel that she is bored, frustrated, and ready to fly away at the first opportunity. She is tired of the stuffiness of people around her, of being proper, formal, and ever so ladylike. She finds herself restricted by a world where manners and protocols have become more important than spontaneity, magic, and freedom. And she longs for that. For now, she will bide her time. But you can see the frustration growing beneath. And frustration is, after all, only your own life force turned within and longing to break free of its restraints. The Violet Duchess speaks. In your admirable quest for balance, you can actually become too neutral, pretending to be serene, acting polite, not making waves, and not speaking your truth. Now that I've arrived showing you exactly how you feel, it's time to discover or rediscover a raw and honest emotional reaction you had to a person or to an issue and express it. It's all very well being a lover of harmony and not wanting to be a troublemaker, but being a lukewarm person in regards to situations that really matter is not going to do you any favors. Bottling up your true self in turn leads to unhealthy relationships, aches, pains, and even illness. When I come up, go for the passionate and truthful option and rediscover just how strongly you can feel and how much fun you can have. Divination message. Your desire to be liked, to please, and to be seen as a lady or a gentleman is cheating yourself out of something wonderful that you deserve to experience. Sometimes there are rules that simply need to be broken. Keeping to the spirit of the law sometimes means breaking the letter of the law. That's how things change. There's a situation at the moment that has revealed itself as unjust, unfair, and absolutely unattractive to you. But you have yet to speak up. The most inspiring thing about this situation is that you'll discover just how safe it is to stand up for what you truly believe in. Others will be inspired too. So, while it feels like you're taking a risk, at first, after a while, you'll realize you started your own small revolution. So, it's time to speak up, honey. You got things on your mind, you got things on your heart. There's some okay, first off, here we go. There's some sort of thing going on in your experience and it's pissing you the fuck off and you ain't opened your mouth and said anything yet. It's time. You might be afraid to speak up, but fear is only false evidence appearing real. And now is the time for you to truly express how you feel. You want to know what fell to the floor? You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. It's the arrow. That's going to be our first factor for this Tarot in the Shadows message. May we have two more cards, please? One. Oh, nope, not two. It looks like we got four, maybe even five. The bottom of the deck, bird perch, waiting for news, package, or letter. So, you waiting for some information to come in. It's one card on the floor. Yeah, so we have four cards tonight. You're on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. The hat came out. You will be playing a different role. The casket comes out. Someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. And the flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. Let's see what's the guidance for tonight's Tarot in the Shadows message. Past. I hear there are clues hidden in your past. You're looking for some guidance. Clues are hidden in your past. Okay. So the past has some guidance for you. Look to the past for guidance. You've lived some experiences in your past that are the wisdom that you gathered from them is going to benefit you in the now. So for our main deck tonight, I've selected the Phantasmagoric Theater Tarot. I haven't used this one in quite some time. And it called to me. I was like, I need some big cards tonight. I want some really big cards. And then I was like, oh, I know what deck I want. So let's see what we have for tonight's Tarot in the Shadows message. Connecting the spirit and the body. Connecting the spirit, heart, and mind. And connecting the spirit and the spirit. Right. One for the body, one for the heart, one for the mind, one for the spirit. Divine truth. Let me see, speak and hear it with accuracy, clarity, and simplicity. For the overall love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness of my beloved brothers and sisters of humanity. All right. The bottom of the deck, what do we have? Card 21. The world. Yeah, your world is about to change. With the flag and the casket, I feel like the casket happened because the flag came. I feel like these are in your past energy. And I feel that the arrow comes after the casket. And I feel that the hat comes after the arrow. And all that is saying to me is that you have decided to hold your standards. You let something leave your life experience because you knew that it didn't meet your standards, which puts you on an awesome trajectory towards meeting your goals. And you're on the right path. Yeah, you're on the right path. And soon you'll be playing a different role. So we're going to use to clarify tonight the Modern Witch Tarot. I have been pulling 4 clarifiers from my handmade clarifying tarot deck. And tonight I was guided to use this for clarification. So are we doing 1 card or 4 cards? Make up your fucking mind because I keep getting both of them. Okay, I heard 1. Thank you. All right, so let's see what's at the bottom of our first clarifying deck. We have the 4 of Wands because the world is there. So, that's a successful completion. Now we have the 4 of Wands, which is initiation into the new journey, into the new path. The way forward becomes clear. You take the steps. There's a new foundation set. Something new is actually active at this time. For some of you, this is talking about celebrating the end of the old day, the end of the old guard, the end of the old situation. For some of you, the past is giving you the clues that you need, I hear, to walk this path forward. So the past gave you the clues you need to walk the path forward. Okay. All right, so what's at the bottom of my handmade clarifying combined deck? We have, so last year, so over it, leave the past where it is. So that's the second time the past is coming up. Yeah, like I said, the past holds clues about guidance for your incoming energy, for the future, for what's coming up for you. There will be clues that you will find invaluable, I hear, as you step forward in this new experience. And it is a new experience, and it holds an air of mystery about it. There are unknowns. I hear face the future with courage. Face the unknown with courage. And because the Violet Duchess is here, she's like, yeah, and remember to speak up for yourself. Remember to always speak your truth. And now I hear the importance of standing for something, because if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Okay, so there's I hear stand your ground. Yeah, I hear stand your ground. So, and open up your mouth. Okay, the bottom of the deck is angel number 11, the spiritual awakening, enlightenment, live my soul mission and life purpose, connect to my higher self. This was at the bottom of the deck. I'm not sure if it was for the last reading, but I just remember that was recently at the bottom of the deck. I've pulled out my mini handmade Words of Clarity deck. So let's see what else we have to add to your message. Yeah, if it's not somebody else's fault, the things that happen in your life, you need to take responsibility. You can blame others for how you are, where you are, and what's happening. But all that does is give your power away, deciding that somebody else has more power in your experience than you do, okay? So there's also the energy of you don't have to put up with situations that aren't for you, that feel like crap. If it feels like crap, those are some of the things you should be using your mouth to defend yourself in those circumstances. All right. Innovative is at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Innovative, implying an innovation, is here. An innovation is something that's been done, but doing it in a different way. The definition for innovative says, featuring new methods, advanced and original, when talking of a product or an idea, etc. When talking of a person, introducing new ideas, original and creative in thinking. So, are there some innovative designs? Are you an innovative thinker? There's the energy of creating a better way to do things at the bottom of the deck. With everything that I see at the bottom of the deck of all these cards, you successfully completed something. You're on a new journey here. And you overcame some situations last year. You left some things in your past. You learned from your past. Okay. There's some big change you were waiting on. It could have been a message, a person, or some sort of package, some sort of news you've been waiting on, probably since last year. And yeah, you have cards of every color coming out as well. So there's something here about options, picking colors. Somebody actually could have recently been picking colors for a wedding. I see that here. Okay. In your energy, you're starting out with the Six of Swords. Finding the path to make things easier, smoother, creating distance between you and difficulties, finally letting go of self-sabotaging ideas, beliefs, or habits so that you can be more at peace with yourself. I have the guidebook here for the Phantasmagoric Theater Tarot. And for the Six of Swords, it says, the lunatic of negativity dances on top of his turret. He is in need of help. A neighbor is leaving this place of great danger, taking herself to more harmonious surroundings to find a solution to the problem. The Six of Swords represents a time for retreat and moving away from difficulties. In a lower vibration, it could also mean static and unavoidable danger. So I feel it in the higher vibration, talking about retreat. I already said, creating distance between you and some sort of issue, some sort of challenge. The Ace of Cups is coming out as your first clarifier, saying you're doing this in the air and energy of self-love, for self-respect. These feelings are stronger than any I've known. It's uncomfortable because my heart has grown. Discomfort. To take these steps could have been very discomforting to you, but you knew that there were blessings in doing so, and you were inspired. You feel like the idea was inspired. You had the idea. Spirit showed you something about creating distance between you and difficulties and problems. And for some of us, for all of us, they said, no, for all of them, for all of you, for all of us, it's also about creating distance from low vibrational patterns of thought and ideas and beliefs about ourselves. I see somebody who had a habit of really down talking yourself a lot, and finally just stopping. Maybe you're not in the place to say a bunch of beautiful things about yourself, but you're getting there. You're learning a more positive mindset for your own self, out of self-love and self-respect. So for our first round of trivia, we have a mythical creature showing up. We've met him before. It's the Cyclops. So, true or false? In Greek mythology, Cyclops are giants. True. Cyclops are giants. In the multiple choice question, which Greek hero blinded a Cyclops with a red hot stick and then escaped from its cave by clinging to the underside of a sheep? Was it Achilles, Jason, or Odysseus? It was Odysseus. Okay. In the open-ended question, name the one-eyed female character from the animated sitcom Futurama. Her name is Leela. Okay. They said to look up the meaning of the name Leela and Odysseus. Okay. The meaning of the name Leela, it means night beauty. Night beauty. Okay. What does the name Odysseus mean? Odysseus's name is generally related to the Greek verb odysomai, which means to be angry at, to hate, or to be grieved. However, as George Dimmock points out, in Homer's Odyssey, the verb usually means to cause pain or to bear a grudge against. Thus, Odysseus' name means he who causes pain, or where the hell did the rest of that go? Hold on. Interesting. He who gives or receives pain. Like the whole rest of that, all just, okay, here we go. He who causes pain or makes others angry. Huh. Thank you. All right. And that's from faculty.gvsu.edu. Okay. All right. So that's interesting. So cause pain or make others angry. Somebody here caused pain and made someone angry and or made somebody angry. Somebody here was very uncomfortable because their heart was very open to another person. There's a way to make themselves feel better, and they saw or they see that it's by putting themselves first, which there's nothing wrong with that. But the thing is, they had an idea about how to get some blessings. They were given an idea. Somebody here was given an idea, a divine inspiration that would unlock blessings. Okay. So, in Greek mythology, cyclops are giants. Why does it not talk about the plain as day fact that they have one big old eyeball? I don't know. But there's a single vision here. Somebody had a single vision. They only received the idea one time, maybe. And in order to get out of this confrontation or an argument going on in their own head, I hear, they found a way out, and it was to put themselves first. Okay. Now, the Greek hero, he's called a hero. Odysseus is a hero who blinded a cyclops with a red hot stick and then escaped from his cave by clinging to the underside of a sheep. So he's maybe a Greek hero, but right here he doesn't feel very hero-like. He feels like, because actually Cyclops, let's just see what we find online about Cyclops. Let me just see. What is a Cyclops? Let's see what comes up. Greek mythology, a member of a race of savage one-eyed giants. In the Odyssey, Odysseus escaped death by blinding the Cyclops Polyphemus, a minute predatory freshwater crustacean which has a cylindrical body with a single central eye. I didn't know that there was an animal called a Cyclops. Interesting. And Cyclops means round-eyed. In this experience, somebody has very big round eyes. Okay. A savage. Somebody here was a savage. Okay. Somebody was a savage. Somebody was savage when their heart was opened and they were given some opportunities that would have brought in some blessings, but it was too uncomfortable. So they left it. They walked away from it. They just didn't do whatever was the divine inspiration that came to them. All right. In Leela Night Beauty, it was the name Night Beauty. So this person can only see, whoever this is coming up, they only see things one way. That's their way. And they're a night beauty. So they might look really great at night under the night light, but by day, okay, thank you. Thank you. That's what it is. So when you don't know them that well, when you can't see them so clearly, they look really beautiful. But when you get to know them, there's something about the fact that they're actually very savage. So somebody's showing up that way. That's who is in this experience. Maybe that's how you feel about someone. Yeah, you feel like I hear you feel like somebody, you was a blessing to them and they were very selfish. You feel like they withheld the cup of love from you. You felt like they withheld somebody here, you feel like another person had control over holding your blessings from you. But when you point the finger of blame at somebody else, that leaves 3 creative fingers pointing back to you. So let's see what's going on in this situation. We have the Grand Master showing up. He's Hierophant energy. Okay, this is Taurus energy. This is the spiritual leader energy. The Hierophant. Let's see. Talks about spiritual lessons, spiritual authority, the highest authority. God sees everything. It talks about somebody who has spiritual authority in earth because they're connected like that. there's the energy of meditation and guru, and there is the energy of life lessons and a teacher. So the Grand Master, inner voice. The astrological influence is Taurus. The ruling planet is Venus. The Grand Master is a discreet and silent man. He works behind the scenes of the theater. To find him, one must seek him. As the Grand Master sits meditating, he understands many esoteric secrets. It is his role in life to reveal them to us. The Grand Master is our link. We wish for guidance, and he shows us the way, helping us to grow spiritually. We feel enlightened. He teaches us without having to benefit himself or without wishing to benefit himself. A six-pointed star hovers above his head, symbolizing his challenge to the powers of black magic. You have met the teacher who will interpret your dreams. The Grand Master wishes you to listen and practice what he teaches. Confidence in one's own efforts, spiritual guidance, teacher, duty, philosophical. In reverse, it could mean suspicious, conspiratorial, hypocritical, intolerant, or rebellious. It came out in the higher vibration. So I definitely see in this situation major life lessons. You're following a spiritual authority. This situation allows you to show your spiritual prowess, I hear, your spiritual skills and ability in a teacher role, a new role. Somebody here, you will be playing a new role. Okay. A different role. We also have the Lover's card coming out as the first clarifier. So for someone, there's a Taurus energy here, and you had a Gemini that you attracted into your experience for the purpose of learning life lessons. We also have rejection is protection and redirection. We also have spirituality, and we have meditate. All things we talked about when we saw this card. For the trivia, I know trivia, we have this instrument, and that is a saxophone. So, in this experience, I see music came into play quite a bit. So, music could have been part of the attraction here. And I see in this experience, it's like, so spiritually, you're in this experience blending your divine feminine, masculine aspects, using your intuitive, receptive nature, spiritually seeking out the guidance and meditating to know what to do in your physical waking life, and then applying that guidance with this Lover card and the Grand Master here. The other thing I'm getting, some of you in either work or some sort of interpersonal relationship, attracting an experience with a Gemini person, okay? Especially if you're a Taurus, there's an attraction to a Gemini, and there's something here about being in a place of calm and mellow, because I'm thinking about saxophone, I'm thinking about the jazz music. Some jazz music could be very upbeat and up tempo, but I'm feeling a very soft, Kenny G vibes, very soft jazz vibe. Even though there was some sort of rejection here, for some of you, you felt you're feeling rejected in this experience. Somebody here is doing some rejection, but it is protection and redirection. Okay. So if you have a person that you feel so drawn to, and then you realize, oh, I can't accept this person into my life because, on the surface, they were a night beauty, but then morning came around, daylight came around, or their true self was shown. It turns out they're not as all that they're cracked up to be. You walk away from it because you just know better, and your spirit won't allow you to go any further. That serves as a protection for you. Okay. Yes, definitely that. All right, let's get into the second round of trivia with this saxophone. True or false? The saxophone was invented by a man named Adolf Sax. This is true. In the multiple choice question, to which family of instruments does the saxophone belong? Is it a brass, a string, or a woodwind? It is a woodwind. Okay. And what other single reed wind instrument is often taught to students before they play the saxophone? The clarinet. Okay. Clearly, music has a big influence in this connection. Some of you, this is happening at a celebration. For some of you, you've been picking out colors for the wedding and you're going to be so excited because you found the band, you found the DJ, something like that. Somebody's getting their music playlist together for the wedding. They got some help coming in from a friend. Okay, that's a whole sidebar message for somebody about this wedding. Okay. Woodwind, there's something here about the woodwind. And again, the lessons of the past coming up. A reed is a very thin sliver of wood that's perfectly shaped. It's so flat and so smooth, and it sits in the mouthpiece of the clarinet and the saxophone and other woodwinds. And what it does is it creates a vibration. Creates vibration when you blow into the instrument. Somebody here played clarinet or saxophone as a child. Okay, there's something here about this connection, even where there has been some rejection, they're part of your soul family. That's coming through. But they're different instruments. So it takes all sorts. I heard it takes all types, takes all different types to make this world go round. So the energy of, to make this beautiful harmonious song, to make this beautiful melody, everybody has to be playing on key. Everybody has to be playing together in harmony. And anywhere where that wasn't the experience, the situation is quit, it's over, it's there's rejection in it. The other side of the table in this. So the other side of the table lately has been showing me that not only could it relate to another person in the experience, but it could also relate to what's coming in for you after the current experience. Okay. So you're feeling like, you're feeling like really good about yourself. There's been some things that were uncomfortable. You got the right idea. You handled it in a beautiful way. And what's unfolding for you from this life lessons and learning what to hold on to and what to reject, you have Temperance, Sagittarius energy, Jupiter energy, divine timing energy, patience. It's been screaming at me, patience and divine timing unfolding. Okay. With that, we have the Six of Pentacles. There's reciprocal energy here. Sharing is caring, getting what you deserve, having plenty to spare and to share. Giving your time and focus and sharing your overflow with others who don't, I heard, less fortunate than you. Others who don't have what you have, but you have a surplus of it. You share what you have in abundance. So what's unfolding for you? I think, I feel, I see, I do, I act, I be, I love. These are the processes of materialization. A lot of you like the word manifestation. These are the processes of materialization. of creation, creating something in your world. You're doing it in an innovative way. You're utilizing the laws of the universe. You know that first it begins with a thought, and then you incorporate the feeling. Once you got the thought down, then you got the feeling of that down, then you do the visualization, holding the thought and the feeling, and see yourself living that role. Then you take and you do the things that you would do in harmony with what your spirit is guiding, the things that feel right and that are aligned with this path. And then you act as if it is, and then you become it, and then you get the opportunity to love it. So it looks like divine timing is unfolding for you, and something you've been working to materialize is showing up. And it appears to be that you're going to have two important gifts showing up. And part of that is going to be enabling you to give gifts to others. So there's always this energy in business amongst entrepreneurs as well. They're very aware that you've got to give back to the community that is giving to you. So positioning is showing up. Perfect position. And receive. You're in the perfect position to receive something that you are materializing for yourself that is going to allow you to have plenty to spare and to share. In the meantime, you're keeping yourself balanced. For somebody here, we're talking about a love connection, and where that's the case, this going to be a person coming into your experience who's going to be so excited with the opportunity to spend time with you. You have plenty to give. It could even just be spiritually, but remove the word just. There's nothing just spiritually. No, it's spiritual. Your spiritual gifts are highly valuable. This world doesn't often recognize the value of spiritual gifts, misthinking that monetary gifts are of greater value. All gifts are of a beautiful value, but there is none greater than your spiritual gifts. Okay. From the I Know Trivia over there, we have the Porsche showing up. A Porsche is a luxury race car. I heard a Porsche is a luxury race car. Somebody here looking at you, they feel like you're a very balanced person. Somebody here looks at you and they feel like you're a very balanced person. And they feel like they've materialized the experience with you. Somebody looks at you as so generous. With whatever you have, they say you're very generous. I hear they haven't seen a spirit as generous as yours in such a long time. They're saying not since the mother. And for a lot of you where you're more resonant with this being a message solely about you, I hear not since your mother. Where it relates to another human in your experience, there was a mother in their life. I don't feel like it was their birth mother, but there was a mother that was so generous. And not since that person was in their experience had they seen an energy as generous and giving and kind as yours is. Okay. So for our third round of trivia, more about whoever else is involved in this. We already touched on one person, now the other person. True or false? The first Porsche contained many parts from Volkswagen models. True. Ferdinand Porsche founded both Volkswagen and Porsche. In the multiple choice question, Which of these is not a Porsche model? Is it Boxster, Carrera, or Mondial? Mondial is not a Porsche model. What animal, in the open-ended question, what animal is depicted on the Porsche logo? A horse. Okay. So somebody here has a connection to Germany, I heard. When I saw Volkswagen, it made me think German. Okay. Somebody's first car was a Volkswagen, and now they have a few Porsches sitting around. They're a very generous person. Some of you are driving a Volkswagen right now, but you're going to end up driving a luxury sports car because you're going to have enough in order to afford those luxuries. Divine timing is opening up for you. For someone, there is a situation with a phone call on a Monday. They're not part of your Porsche. So if it feels right, Monday is not the day of the phone call. If it feels right and Monday is the day of the phone call, it's not right, even though it feels right. Okay, so this person, something about Monday and a phone call not being part of the Porsche, not being part of this luxury sports car. What I see unfolding for you in regards to your spirituality, in regards to relationship connections. Something's going to come in, it's going to pick up real fast. This is going to transport you in some sort of way with the horse energy. I also see a psychic connection between you and what you are desiring or what you're bringing in. Having learned the lessons of the past, yeah, I see a psychic connection. Horses are highly intuitive creatures. Somebody has a very pronounced eyebrow bone. Okay. I'm picking up on that. I see for someone, we were talking about a situation of marriage. Somebody's got some real pre-wedding jitters. And if that's you, everything's going to be fine. Calm down. I heard it. Make sure you wear waterproof mascara. Okay. Somebody's zodiac sign, Chinese zodiac sign horse keeps coming out. And it's coming out again here today. So I see this person, somebody in this experience is of a higher social class than the other. But there's this coming together and making it all work. Because again, somebody has more than another. So there's this giving. There's this offsetting that imbalance to create balance. Very harmonistic. Somebody here has been offered a proposition to move in. You're going to say yes. You're nervous about how this is going to go. It's going to go beautifully. And I see that you're realizing, I see that right now you're realizing where it was so necessary for you to let go of old energies. If you're not there yet, you're going to get there soon. Because you open up space for something better to come into your life. If you had a very greedy person in your experience, a very greedy company you were working for, a very unhealthy relationship or friendship, and you let that go, I see a much more fulfilling experience coming in. Somebody has been positioning themselves as you've been positioning yourself. You'll see that it was to redirect you to something much better, much more fulfilling, much more harmonized. You'll see that there was a divine design to this, and you will feel blessed as it comes into play. What you need to know is the Five of Coins. The first clarifier coming out is the Ace of Pentacles. Then we have, when I begin to tell you my thoughts and feelings, you speak over me and tell me what's wrong with me. Belittled. Then we have variety, and they said, but it's in reverse. Then we have authority. And finally, from trivia, we have this symbol, which we all know is the Ankh. Somebody doesn't know how to pronounce Ankh right, they call it Ankh. Somebody ain't with the Ankh. I heard somebody ain't with the Ankh. The Five of Pentacles talks about being left out in the cold, not having enough, being in a poverty situation, a poverty mindset, feeling not good enough, feeling like you don't have enough to give. Somebody here said some in your past. I feel like what you need to know is it was good for you to change a situation up from your past and let it go. You had to take your authority back in the situation and honor your worth and your value and set out for a fresh start for yourself, because somebody here didn't want to be left alone, and it's crazy because they didn't want to be left alone, but yet and still they pushed you away by talking some crazy shit. Okay. Somebody here didn't like the truth that you spoke to them. The truth I heard was too much to bear. They didn't want to hear it. They never wanted to hear it, not from you or anybody else. They've never wanted to hear it, but you finally put it out in the air. I heard no one else would broach the subject with them. No one else had the nerve of the Violet Duchess to speak out about their true feelings. No one else they crossed paths with had that nerve. Everybody else in their life has been what I call a yes man, meaning they're always going to agree with you because they don't want to upset you. Those are not your fucking friends. Those are not your fucking friends. If they're just a yes man and they don't have their own opinions, then who do you have to honestly bounce ideas off of? Who do you honestly have to have those conversations that are difficult with? Who can be honest with you? These people are not being honest with you. So for someone here, that energy is very strong. I hear where this is all about you, and you have been feeling left out. You've been feeling like you didn't have enough time, love, money, looks, energy. I see an invigoration coming in. The sixth coin is going to be given to you. You need to know that. The sixth coin, so that you have this Six of Pentacles energy, which is on the other side of the table in this experience, was necessary for you to step up in your authority. I hear you ask somebody to repay a loan that you had given them. That was beautiful. That was you stepping up into your authority. I hear you don't know what all the repercussions will be of you asking to have that loan repaid, rather than just quietly sitting by and not saying nothing and just let these people forget that they owe you some fucking money. I heard when you asked for what was rightfully yours, they tried to give you some, like they try to talk shit, they try to make you feel bad about yourself or something like that. Get the fuck out of here. That's what I gotta say about that. Okay. I see a lot of you have been alone for a long time. And when it comes to romantic connections, a new person is definitely showing up. And for somebody, there's definitely a Taurus energy showing up for you. I see that this person will be able to hear what you're saying without attacking you. I'm being drawn to this quote by W. Somerset Maugham. The essence of the beautiful is unity in variety. So, we all have different varieties of abundance, surplus, strengths, abilities, qualities, skills, and talents. And where we have our surplus is where we're overflowing. And so there's something here about the divine authority connecting you to the perfect connections to overflow them. You have a lot of different hats you can wear. I hear a new one is going to be given to you. For some of you, what we're talking about, no, they said for all of you. Interesting. For all of you who are watching this moment of this reading, what we are talking about is new spiritual, and they're using the air quotes, spiritual gifts, talents, skills, and abilities. People call them gifts. They're not gifts. What it is you're unlocking another divine trait within yourself. They said, write that down. Unlocking another divine trait within yourself. Meaning, this is spiritual because it comes from the divine, but it is a character trait that you have because they say because you were created in our image. That's what I heard. Because you were created in our image. Another quote is standing out now. It says, variety is the spice of life that gives it all its flavor. William Cooper. I see some of you have been not feeling like you don't have enough financially because you've been pushing only one thing about you. They're saying it's time for you to open up and let the world know about all your different things that you do. Okay. Because you have so many different things. It's not just one. It's like me. I don't just do nails. I don't just read tarot. I don't just paint. I don't just design cards. I don't just do what? I don't know, bling things. What else do I do? I don't just cook good food. I don't just take care of my grandchildren. I do all that and then some more shit. Well, even if you're doing all that and then some more shit, God's going to give you even some more. Isn't that lovely? They're saying, for somebody here, you're looking for a spiritual transformation. No, a financial transformation. Thank you for correcting me. Thank you. It was not that you were wrong, Melinda. It was that you needed to say spiritual transformation and a financial transformation because the financial transformation comes out of the spiritual transformation. They said, write that down. Okay, mommy and daddy. The financial transformation comes out of the spiritual transformation. So, anywhere where you've been feeling a lack of finances, there has been a reluctance or an unwillingness to look at the spiritual source. But as you've begun to do that, it causes a change in your finances as well. Okay, 5 of coins. Jake has unexpectedly lost his job at the guest house, and due to limited skills, he is having a difficult time finding another job. He does not allow himself to become discouraged. Instead, he approaches a new hotel in order to develop his skills. The 5 of coins encourages us to confront our limitations and develop our abilities. It could be also blaming others for our misfortunes and instability. So somebody here, again, definitely with the finger of blame, somebody here is blaming another person for their misfortunes and instabilities. Instead of going out and creating a new opportunity for themselves. There's always another opportunity. Just got to be willing to go for it. All right. Regarding the Ankh, let's get into our fourth round of trivia. True or false? Kiss guitarist, Kiss guitarist Vinnie Vincent wore an Ankh as his stage makeup. True or false? True. Multiple choice question. What is the Ankh most often used to symbolize? Is it eternal life, strength, or vengeance? Eternal life is what it's most often used to symbolize. In the open-ended question, in which culture's artwork would you find the Ankh? Ancient Egyptian. So what do you need to know? First off, the Ankh as the stage makeup. What you need to know before you go out there and try to get a new job or engage with somebody new, you put on the energy of the Ankh. I know on this card it said that it's most often used to symbolize eternal life, but for me, from where I'm coming from, it means Venus energy. Okay. So there's something here about making sure you step out. They said, I don't give a damn if you got it or not. You better step all the way out. If you go, listen, whether you're wealthy or poor, it doesn't matter, because you can still carry yourself with the air of wealth. And then I think, I feel, I see, I do, I act, I be, I love. Okay. This is part of the acting phase. I act as if it is. So carry yourself in that way to switch things up for yourself, to bring in the experience that you are choosing. The authority, the laws of the universe respond well to that. This is where the phrase fake it till you make it comes up. And anywhere, anywhere where you see something that is not beneficial, not honest, unjust, you must speak up. Immediately confront it, handle it, take your power and handle it. Because if you're allowing something to go on and your intuition and your body and your energy is telling you this shit is wrong, the only one you can blame is yourself. Because you allow it. So there's something here about you no longer being, you're okay. You're looking for a new job. You're looking for a new experience. You're looking for a new partner. You're over your past. You're over the past love. Maybe somebody here, somebody here, you were engaged to somebody before in your last connection. You had to speak up for yourself and they had to leave the fuck out of your life. You're in the perfect position to receive this love that you deserve if you continue to speak your truth. Don't worry about how the fuck they respond. Of course, if they're a douchebag and you call out the truth, they ain't gonna have nothing nice to say. What the hell you think? They a douchebag. Hello. Expect a whole ass to always act like an asshole. All right. Ancient Egyptian. You have a passion. You have, for some of you, what you need to know is when this new person presents himself, they might be wearing an ankh chain, a ring, a shirt, something that they might have a pyramid on them. And I'm seeing the pyramid on the back of the dollar, of the money. Okay. American money, anyways. I don't know about other countries' monies, but I saw that. There's something here about Egypt coming up and ancient Egyptian artifacts and symbolism coming up as a sign, okay, of, I'm hearing readiness. I'm hearing you. Ancient Egyptian coming up as a sign of readiness in you. Somebody is definitely prone to those types of symbols and they're going to be wearing it when you meet this new person. What you need to know about the old person, it's amazing the way the same little set of cards can have so much to say. What you need to know about the old person, there was a fake front. They showed you one thing, there was something else going on behind the scenes. It was all just an act. They were trying to act as if, but the part that they left out was the foundations of love, peace, and happiness, and how everything that goes around comes around. There was some deceitful motives in that. And so that's why things have turned out with their past the way they did. All right. Let's go into our final position for our reading tonight. In the guidance, we have the Six of Cups coming out with the Knight of Wands. And I feel like I need to be in charge of things in order for them to have a successful outcome, controlling in your guidance. In your guidance, change, the word change. And I drew a gear shift there because it's time to switch gears. There's a change. And then we have flow. And then we have a toy, the Tamagotchi, coming out. All right. Guidance for you. It's time for you to take control. You've given so much power back. You didn't speak up. You didn't say nothing. You just let things happen. Yeah, that shit might have stopped last year. You stopped blaming other people for what they did to you. And you started to take responsibility for letting these other people have access to you in the first fucking place. I see you gotta take a dumb urge to get the fuck away from some soulmate that has been a tough, whole asshole soulmate. You're finally realizing that for you to have your successful outcome, you're going to have to be the authority in your life. You're going to have to take action. This person isn't going to do what the fuck they're supposed to do. You got to step up and take care of you. Somebody here, you can't hang out with them no more, I heard. Somebody here going to try to make a return from the past, and they're going to try to come back in. And when they show up, they're going to find that you're a whole different person. That the you that walked away from them, all that courage and faith and outspokenness that happened when you walked away, oh, that just grew bigger. They don't know you anymore. You've changed. They're saying continue to follow that spiritual inspiration because there's a big change coming up for you. And this is taking you right to that. And I get the vibe of it's a payoff from all the growth that you've been doing in your past. I see you going to be able to have that shoes or that hat that you like or whatever it is, or those in every color. I heard in every color. You're going to have every color. Okay. A huge collection. I'm seeing Louboutins and all bunch of other shit that I can't imagine the name of because I'm not really into a bunch of that shit. It's funny how I have a very simple taste. Like this writing on my shirt is a lot for me. Very simple taste. Specific patterns I like, but for the most part, solid colors, not into designer labels. But I'll have every fucking color, of something that I really like. Like these plain hats that I decorated myself. I have like 4 or 5 of them, all in different colors. Any color that I like, I have. That energy is coming up for you. Okay, that's what's happening here. It's about you having everything you like in every color, in every aspect of your life. Yeah. The toy. You're learning how to control the game of life. The Tamagotchi. In our final round of trivia, true or false, the name Tamagotchi means watchful parent in Japanese. False. It is a merging of the Japanese word for egg and the English word for watch. In the multiple choice question, what virtual pet similar to Tamagotchi but intended for boys was released by the same company? Was it Battlemon, Digimon, or Pokemon? It was Digimon. In the open-ended question, what Japanese company designed the original Tamagotchi? Bandai. Okay, interesting. I always feel like somebody's watching me. And I had no privacy. Whoa, I always feel like somebody's watching me. Yeah, somebody from your past is fucking watching, lurking. They're stalking your page. They're watching the show, whatever the fuck it is you're doing. They got you on the mind, and they're watching your video. They're watching your pictures. They listen to what they're listening to your blog, whatever it is you do. Your podcast. Thank you. Egg. Somebody here really wishes they had gotten you pregnant, started something new, created something new, hatched something with you. The egg never hatched. Something about the egg never hatched. Somebody need to get their fucking heart cracked the fuck open because their heart was never closed or was always closed off. Their heart never grew because they never had a fucking real heartbreak before. And then here come you, bringing your Odysseus ass in here, showing up. What did it say about Odysseus? Hold on a second. I gotta find that. Odysseus. He who causes pain or makes others mad. Is that what it said? He who causes pain or makes others angry. Here you go. Cause them pain, making somebody angry. Why? To crack their motherfucking heart open. So the light can get in there. Until that heart has come to life. It's amazing what happens when you go through a heartbreak. You learn to value and appreciate things more. You learn fucking priorities. You learn what goddamn matters. You learn what's important for you. For some of you, there's somebody from your past coming back in, and their heart is still closed. If this is the case, They are unreliable. They're flighty. They might just be there to have some of your nanas and your no-nos. They want to get some booty. Some of them want to get some booty. No. I heard it's a one-word answer. No. You need to be in charge of things. Shit has changed. Let that show through loud and clear. Somebody gonna reach out to you digitally. So on your cell phone or on your internet, laptop, social media. Somebody here, they're gonna tell you, I don't want to fight. It's not all about sex. It's not like that. I wanna connect with you. Listen. They said no, ban them. Yeah, they said ban them. In other words, this situation is coming up for you. You got something better coming in. You're in a perfect position to receive a beautiful gift. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life, regarding what you left behind. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. You're playing a whole new role now. They don't even fucking know you no more because you just started changing and growing into a whole nother person when you walked away from this one. They might be talking about being married with you, being with you always and forever. Oh, I will always be there for you. You fucking liar. You weren't even there for me when I was with you. What you talking about? You telling them. And at this point, with the Violet Duchess here, you might have to tell them like that. You might have to be a little gangster or cutthroat with your words to get your point across. Okay. So, guidance. When the past comes up, don't be afraid to open your mouth and say what the fuck time it is. If you have to, bring all your ruthless bitches to the party. You know, that sassy bitch, the one with the smart mouth, the one that don't take no shit, that mean bitch, that gangster bitch. Bring all them bitches to the party if you have to. Because they all exist inside of all of us. Yes, we have that sweet bitch. She's so nice. That bitch is so nice. Oh, she's so cute. That's that pretty bitch. We got a pretty bitch. We got the sweet bitch. We got the nice bitch. We got that playful bitch. We got that funny bitch. No, those bitches aren't coming to the party. They're not invited this time. This time you're going to bring the ruthless team of bitches to the party. If you don't like that word, why are you still here? I don't want to hear it. Why is it coming through now? I don't care. Somebody is pissed off because you told them that there was a bitch to their face. How you gonna call me out my name? How the fuck are you gonna lie to me? How the fuck are you gonna try to bullshit me? I heard. How the fuck are you gonna try to make me think that what I know damn well happened didn't fucking happen? Somebody been trying to play head games with you. You're gonna call them on all their shit and ban them from your life. Don't call me no more. Don't text me no more. That's a 3-6 Mafia song, I think. Hold on a second. Don't call me no more. Don't text me no more. 3-6 Mafia lyrics. Oh, it's Project Pat. Thank you. I knew it was something like that. 3-6 Mafia still. Don't call me no more. Don't text me no more. Somebody might be from Memphis. Okay. Because I'm through with you. Because I'm through with you. I ain't discussing nothing. You can go hit the door. Get up out my ride. I forgot you. Let the Chevy door hit you where the good Lord split you. I ain't with that instant messaging, calling, and texting. Saw me on them 30s downtown, hummer flexing, these broads be begging, ice around my neck, and a hood nigga hustler getting my respect in. There ain't no accepting your calls, so you see your daddy, your mom's, your aunt, greasy grandmammy, like a Johnny Cochran team try to plead your case. Heard you in the background, hung up in their face. Don't call me no more, don't text me no more, because I'm through with you. Why you wasting up my character? Hit me left or right, knowing if I let you back, he ain't gonna act right. I ain't got time to hit her number 3 times for one letter to tell you I'm good, I'm gone. Girl, I've been better. All I want is a D-boy that's heavy in the game. They be constantly calling, cell phone and texting out the frame. I'm going to take your groupie freaky dick because I ain't never changed. Because they call me Juicy J and I be looking for some brain. Okay, don't call me no more. Don't text me no more. Okay, so there's that energy right there. Hoodie hood rat. Nuck your booty real fat. I'm in love with a stripper. Let me hit it from the... I'm telling you, somebody just want to fuck. Never get this thing again for your coochie throat. For your coochie throw. Used to be a glamour queen because I kept you with some money. I done cut you off water. Now you like a dust bunny. Ooh. So, don't call me no more. Don't text me no more. You might need to get a little Project Pat on a motherfucker. Okay. Oh my goodness. That's what I have for you today. If you send a donation because you want a personal reading, now's the time to let me know in the comments. And I hope you were smart enough not to do it if we wasn't live. Okay. If you did it and there's not a live rectangle, you're watching a replay, you need to go email me right now. Okay. With your question. Dearest you, going the extra mile to achieve your dreams and putting in some overtime will reap big rewards. Now is the time for you to act, to stir up some energy and put those plans into action. There are many windows of opportunity that open but close quickly when you don't take the risk and go for it. Today, be confident that your hard work will pay off and you'll feel that satisfaction and fulfillment of reaching your desired outcome. It might turn out even better than you expected. Isn't that amazing? Remember, however much work you're willing to put in, we will match it tenfold on our end. Everyone over here is rooting for you to win the game of life. So just do it. What the fuck? Didn't I say the game of life? Man, loving you so much. This is a perfect message. There was so much in that we already talked about. And when they said the game of life, man, I'm in it to win it. Don't you know? If you got to this part of this video, put hashtag I'm in it to win it in the comments, especially if you watch it on a replay. Okay? All right. So that's what we have for you at this time. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks.